The following podcast is unsuitable for children under 16 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Shut up. Wow, fucker.
So guys, we've been doing a lot of good in the community this week. I'm pretty proud of us. You know, I donated to a church and went and fed the homeless McDonald's.
Yeah, I was there with you. We went with Meals on Wheels. It was awesome.
Well, I volunteered for a petting zoo.
Doesn't count when you're the pet.
No, it totally counts. Okay, maybe it doesn't.
What'd you do, Rubicron?
Shit.
Okay,
No,
you cleaned up shit in the pulpit.
I dropped shit in the pulpit.
He actually took me with him. He helped a couple of his friends get across the, I won't say the B word, but helped them get into the land of opportunity. They're pretty cool guys, Jose, Cuervo. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait.
Hey,
okay, we just got drunk, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say, you remember when I told you I put you in that cup of whiskey? Let you...
It was a cocktail, yeah? I remember. You have
I
another one?
just threw shit and water and stirred it up together and just tossed it in there.
And you wonder why I have to go to the doctor all the time, or the vet, whatever you people call it.
Oh, shit.
I hate that guy.
Yo, Nerd T-Dog, what'd you do this week, man?
Not much. Other than aid a few friends, get into a couple places they need to get you at. That's about as much as I did this week.
Well, that's still something nice.
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Open up! There's the police!
No, shit. Guys.
I mean, we have nothing to hide.
You have nothing to hide.
Let's just let him in.
You remember the last couple weeks you've been injecting me with something called steroids?
Hey, they're corticosteroids. We basically gave you prednisone. It's just
still
you're a
not
fish.
confident.
You're a fish. It's not anabolics. Hurry up!
We should probably let the guy in. I think he might have a gun.
He's a policeman. Of course he's got a gun.
Exactly. When was the last time something really fast came this way? We had to clean up glass forever, and I was flopping everywhere.
That's true.
Officer?
Maybe if you speak slowly, you'll understand.
If we don't move, he won't see us.
Hey, what seems to be the problem here, officer?
Well, I've heard you guys have a meth lab in progress in this place. We come to investigate.
In the studio?
Have you seen this? I can't afford to do meth. I don't have any looks at all. I don't want to lose any of that.
I'm confused. You can look at us. We all look fairly intelligent, like decently.
I'm too fat to do meth.
I mean, he's a fish, but still, we all look fairly intelligent. We know enough that meth tends to go boom, and we got a shit ton of recording equipment in here.
Word.
Plus, I don't do so well with anything hot and flamey. I die.
You must really hate it in San Francisco.
Oh
my
God,
right?
that's where I was born.
That makes so much more sense, Mister. Totally.
San
No,
Francisco.
Okay.
Welcome to Nerdin Out, people.
And yes, we have lost our mind.
We have.
I never had
that
much
implies.
to begin with.
Yeah, it was
Not long ago.
We had
that implies we had one.
I like how the police officer came in and just looked at us menacingly for like 30 seconds before he said anything.
And then
that's here at the grass.
Wait, guys! He's going after my dog tags. That's not a good thing.
Says meth right here.
I'm Methodist. It's a church. I promise.
Oh, so
you
want to play?
You want to play?
We can play then. You want to play? All right. How the hell is there going to be a church dedicated to meth?
It's a Methodist, not meth. Methodist. Method.
Take your ass to Oshak Hennessy's office right now and tell him what you did.
Who?
Oshak Hennessy.
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get the hell out of my room.
How are you going to dedicate a church to Method Man?
Wu-Tang! Anyway, protect your neck. Anyway, this is Nerd Now.
Thank you, officer. You're not arresting me.
We have all lost our natural born minds, and I'm about to lose my mind even more because freaking Khal Drogo's gonna be Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Khal Drogo. Jason Momoa.
No, I mean the first guy. Who'd you say?
Khal Drogo.
Not him, the guy he's playing.
Oh yeah, Aquaman.
You know, Fishman. Superhero.
Super
Yeah.
Friends.
His
Super
dad?
Friends. The
He talks
other
about
guy.
the goldfish and the
Shark
whale.
bait over there.
He's my favorite, in case y'all can't tell.
That's because he's your daddy, that's why.
He's like
Thanks for ruining the entire freaking rest of my life.
Well,
Now I have to go back into hiding. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And
It'll be fun seeing Aquaman.
Hold on, my fish,
the big
my
screen?
fish phone is vibrating.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Everybody.
No, you cannot have an autograph. Leave me alone.
It's
That's
not
why these
locked,
people piss me
Joe.
off.
It's just fucked up stuff.
I like how you always assume the door is locked, like we just locked doors.
Oh my
It's
god.
trying to
lock the door.
damn near
Exactly.
motherfucker.
Well, I can. Oh, I can.
Does it work?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but it wasn't locked. It
Mhm.
just sticks.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
If I can
Yes.
open it with these fins, you should have no problem, Frenchman.
I'm saying.
I got Frenchman hands though.
We know
The
they're
better to
tiny.
please women
We
with.
know they're tiny.
Please women and I can
Or himself.
Well, if
And I
they're just
can
the
use
right
them
size
myself.
to hold a glass of wine, but nothing else.
Yeah, because the left one holds a cigarette.
Exactly.
All
Alright, so
anyway.
anyway,
Stupid
But yes,
Americans.
but yes.
Hey, we
Stupid
haven't done our
Americans.
introductions yet. By
Oh
the
yes,
way.
yes. Good point.
Yeah, we
the
have-
double B's in the building.
We got Doc.
Ron's not paying attention, so we're just gonna skip him.
Yeah.
Don't give me that name.
Oh yeah,
We called him NRT.
Yeah,
No,
no.
exactly. It's just,
And this is fish food.
We all have aliases that every now and then we just fuck up and say the real name.
That's
Word.
Or we do it on purpose because we're assholes.
yes.
Very true.
Either way.
I'm not
Either
Yeah,
way.
right.
Hey, I might be an asshole, but it's one of my best features. You know?
Because it's your only feature.
Exactly.
Claude Debussy.
He talks mad
Well,
shit
hey,
all the time.
hey, no. He goes outside, and if the police are there, they'll arrest him for mooning. That's how bad it is. So.
Yeah.
Be like, assy.
So what's our next Flash topic, Double B?
The comic book community rises. Bone Marrow Drive at New York Comic Fest.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Kinda cool.
That
Wow.
is. And that's we was just talking about civil service to the people, and that's a cool way of doing it. You get a bunch of people together at a Comic Con or something like that. It makes it that much easier.
And you know they're nerds, so half of them know they're going to end up with leukemia. So,
Better idea like a blood or bone
hey,
marrow.
I'm with you.
That's horrible.
I believe that. But instead of doing a blood drive or bone marrow drive, this is Comic Con. These are nerds who probably are virgins. Just
What are you
do
saying?
Sperm donation.
A sperm donation.
But I guarantee you, a lot of those guys.
That's Shazam!
Well, there's actually, in order to donate sperm, there's actually certain qualifications. Like
Yeah, you have to actually meet a lot of.
don't you have to have?
They're
you have to
very
have,
specific.
You have to have a
about that.
bachelor's degree, don't you?
A
not
lot
sure.
of sperm banks require at least a bachelor's degree
What
There's-
the fuck's that got to do with shit?
I'm
They
saying.
want a smart kid.
because
A
people.
smart
They want a
kid.
Oh, man,
No, no, no.
you
Hey,
can't have that
in
school.
school, I was
You
saying.
have a bachelor's degree and still be a stupid motherfucker.
Exactly.
I know 16 student motherfuckers go to this college right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But the women
Thanks for
who
singling me
apply,
out, Dick.
Okay, 15.
the women who apply
Thank you.
to have sperm
wasn't
donors, they want to see a man that has accomplished something. That way, they feel better about.
If you're donating shit, you should be able to have qualifications. Like, I'm sorry, bitch, I don't know you. You ain't cool enough. I mean, why you gotta come out here and ask for some donated sperm
You
instead of getting
can't, you
dick?
can't
like
donate
you're supposed
sperm
to?
with them shoes on.
Right. Come on now.
Like, you know why you ain't got a kid?
If you ain't
Look at the way you
sporting
dress.
I'm
You see the
saying.
gap between them teeth? I do not want a kid, someone of my bloodline with that kind of gap. Fuck that.
Well, what about genealogy?
You have
shit?
big giant vampire canines. You are not giving that to my kid.
And what the fuck happens when you have red hair and your kid has blonde hair?
They're gonna think it's incest. You did it with a goddamn fucking paperboy or some shit.
It's a milkman.
Mommy,
The
did the man have my daddy?
dog.
The milkman. Anyway.
Oh no! While we're on that track, I got a joke for you. So this man and woman, they're in the emergency room because the wife is giving birth, and they say we have this new procedure where we can channel all of the are some of the pain to the father of the child. And like they've never heard of this before. They're like, I'm okay with it. Let's give it a shot. So they put it at 10%. The man feels nothing. He's like, I don't feel anything. So they bump it up to 20. Eventually they hit 50%. He's still like, I don't see what she's obviously.
I don't know what all the fucking screaming's about.
Her pain is a lot lessened, right? So they decide to max it out. She delivers a baby pain free. A couple days later, they get home and the milkman's dead on the front porch.
And again, I say, boo!
Yeah, that shit was funny.
For real, man, baby. You a hater.
You see my dad and tell me I'm a milkman baby. I look just like the fucker.
He does.
Or a FedEx baby, I don't know.
Like if your dad did keep his hair tied back, he'd have bitch off hair.
I look just like him. You know.
Maybe your dad was the milkman at one point.
He might have been.
Like your mom just gave like her first husband the Heisman, the one we don't know about. Here you go, honey. Come on in.
I actually
either that or the first husband found out, and Houston's dad was like, "Nope, fuck that." Bam, dead. Hit the body.
Because I for a while didn't like my parents at all. I went online. I did a background check online for my parents, which you can totally do, and it's pseudo legal. There, so we
pseudo legal.
Just sort of.
Because you're still invading the privacy. You're looking up documentation and shit like that.
But
it's public records, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking out through public records and all that. First time mom was married. Third time dad was married, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know where it is, but it's neither here nor there.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
All right. What's next?
All right. See more of the Flash with a new featurette. Guess what? CW's coming out with the Flash show.
I've been talking about it.
Yeah, you've been talking about it. It's looking. I saw a little trailer for it, and I'm impressed.
Flash.
I haven't been this excited since Smallville.
And Green Arrow. Green Arrow's like if you're not really a big fan of Green Arrow, I'm telling you, watch the first season of Arrow. It will change your opinion. I'm telling you.
I thought you were going to say change your lives. Like, that's a little step too far.
Not your life, but it will change your opinion of the Green Arrow.
But that's leading up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out. They're giving you a little tasty taste with a featurette, freaking titled "The Impossible Man." So.
Yeah.
So so when that featurette comes out, guess what I'm gonna be doing all that day? Watching that shit.
Sleeping.
Or sleeping. Or falling asleep while watching that shit.
But yeah, the Flash is going to be an awesome show.
Oh yeah. Be ready for that, people. Flash it looks pretty cool. If you haven't watched the trailer, go to YouTube, check the trailer.
DC Marvel's obviously they've won the big screens. DC though has always been great at TV shows. I mean, you look back for the cartoons, they had Super Friends. That shit was the bomb.
In the Legion of Doom.
Yeah, right. Gave us classic phrases.
Right. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
Justice League, Smallville. So many versions of Adventures of Superman.
I'm saying.
The
Lois and Clark.
Yep. Yeah.
Although that was more of a love story.
Yeah. But Dean Cain is...
Wait, time out. No, I need to make sure I heard this correctly.
Yeah, that's what I said. Booty and the Beast.
Booty and the Beast.
It was all about that booty. The Beast didn't get you shits with the bitch.
I eat the booty like a beast.
Hey, I saw what the bitch looked like. He did.
I'm going to just go ahead and look that show up later because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be getting myself into, but if this is a real show, and it sounds like it is.
It's not.
Okay, thank God.
It's like clown porn.
I was afraid I was going to have to watch it and be like traumatized for the rest of my life. Have to come back next week and like, so people, my childhood's ruined.
I watched Booty and the Beast.
I watched Booty and the Beast, and I'll never be the same.
My childhood's ruined, and I'm 24 years old.
I'm saying it's over, guys. It's over.
But no,
best 24 years ever.
But yeah, DC's always been great at freaking television shows. It's so.
What?
Freaking with Smallville, all the classic Adventures of Batman. I'm not talking about the one with Adam West. I'm talking about the animated Batman. Kevin Conroy on fucking the...
Look, Batman!
No, Kevin Conroy as
you ain't talking about
Batman and Bruce Wayne. Freaking Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker doing fucking the Joker voice.
Word.
Absolutely.
It was great show. DC's always rocked it.
Speaking of Luke Skywalker, some more 7 news. There might be a nice little tasty taste of a bad girl in the movie. Gonna have us a little female villain.
A VILF. A villain I'd like to fuck.
All right.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad they're expanding out because in the first three films that were, like I'm talking about episodes 4, 5, and 6.
The original 3.
Yeah, when I say first 3, don't be like, well, episode 1 is technically... No, fuck you.
Okay.
Anyone who says episodes 1, 2, and 3 is the original trilogy can go jump off a fucking cliff.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but in the first 3 films, you had 2 options. Be born a princess, or be really good at space hooking.
Or be a smuggler.
Because those were the only options if you were a female.
Like
it's kind of like now in the hood.
Hey, right.
You either learn how to play a sport, sing, or sell some crack.
Right.
That's all you can do.
In the original trilogy, in the original trilogy, name one female character that's not Princess Leia or Luke's aunt.
I can see her. I can see her from fucking episode 6. The Admiral, not Admiral Akbar, but she's there at the meeting.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Okay, that's one though.
Yeah,
that's one.
Okay,
that's all you asked for.
Exactly.
Episode 3.
You asked for.
Can you give me another one?
Episode 3, Shakti, Jedi Master Shakti.
Still, there's not.
But yeah, he's talking about in the original.
Oh, okay, in the original.
Yeah, in 4, 5, and 6. The other ones don't have names other than Jabba's sex slaves.
Exactly, space hooking. There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's my point.
Or dancer number 1 and dancer number 2.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Although Jabba's sex slaves, some of them had really good voices. They probably might have been able to get themselves some contracts.
They was moonlighting.
Well, they had no gag replays.
That's because they had no mouth.
Anyways.
Meanwhile,
the
Legion of Doom. I feel like that's going to be this week's. Oh
no! House is getting cane shut up his ass right now.
Oh God!
New Transformers movie. Marky Mark's in the new Transformers. I'm not touching that.
It
makes me. I'm a big Mark Wahlberg fan, so it makes me want to watch the film because he's in it. But I have been so against Transformers ever since like the end of Transformers 2. I was pretty much through with them niggas.
Yeah.
So, and they keep on saturating the market with Transformers.
What they do bad is they center it around a human lead role. Yeah. In the animated series, there weren't very many humans, and none of the humans.
3 technically.
Well, okay, but
there was the dad and the 2 children that always rode around with Bumblebee.
Okay, but that the story's not focused on them, is it?
No, it's focused on a Transformers coming to Earth to get away from the goddamn
Exactly,
Cybertron.
It's focused on the Transformers. I feel like this Transformers series is focused on human people, and the Transformers is this shit going on in the background, kind of.
Which sort of, from a cinematic perspective, you have to make your film relatable to people, otherwise they're not going to want to watch it.
Relatable to people. It's more mega simplified.
Okay.
Totally.
No. I'm not saying Michael Bay did a good job of it, but the reason he focused his stories on people is because they wanted to have a lead character that people could sort of relate to.
People didn't go there for...
That's where he fucked up. That's where he fucked up. But the reasoning that he used behind it is
I know, but I get what you're saying. But to this day, I'm gonna blame him for ruining this franchise.
Well, that and he doesn't know what a fucking plot is.
Thank you, Jesus. He knows what subplots are. He knows how to put a bunch of subplots together to try to make one plot.
Well, not only can he do that, he's like,
and when I say try, I mean
let's just throw an explosion in. Instead of having the characters try and accomplish anything, let's just put a bunch of explosions in there.
You know that speaking role I could have gave to this woman over here? Why don't you just bend her over a motorcycle in some short shorts and just spray some like baby oil on her?
And then 5 years from now, she's gonna get so much fucking cosmetic surgery that no one's gonna want to touch her.
Exactly.
Like your mom.
I'm sorry, Megan Fox.
Oh yeah.
And you shut the fuck up.
Let's not kick around because of the equipment is so close to y'all, and I don't want the equipment to get damaged. So no throwing of kicks. Yes, let's act like some grown ass men. Anyway, guess what, y'all? New Planet of the Apes movie.
I can't
waiting a long
I'm excited.
time. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
This one's gonna be awesome.
Hacking the back of the act.
I need to see Caesar.
This is one where they come back from outer space, right?
Nope.
No. This is when the plague hits and kills like half the human population.
This one isn't really truly related to the.
Well, see, I was wondering because in the original Planet
originals.
of the Apes, you know what I mean.
This
I know what
one
happened,
money.
but in this one, it's like, okay, what the fuck?
Maybe it's just a new take on it. I like it.
They did a good job on it. It was a good movie.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes was that was pretty much a reboot,
right?
and I like the way they did it.
Yeah, I like the way they did it.
See, I never really watched the originals. I watched like bits and pieces of the originals.
Too long and drawn out.
And so when I heard about the new
Damn
one,
dirty
when I
apes.
heard,
That's the only thing you really know.
when I heard about
Pretty
Rise of the Planet of the Apes, I was like, this could be interesting. And a buddy of mine was like, hey, let's go see Planet of the Apes. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Off me, you
And I absolutely loved that movie. It was
no. I was like, holy shit, Caesar talked.
Yep.
That
was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
When Caesar
Sound like Golem.
It was brutal.
Turn and push, man. Turn and push. Kick it.
He's having difficulty with the door.
Come on, tiny guy.
If you're ever stuck in there by yourself, you're fucked.
I know. He just doesn't know how to close his knob right.
Giggity.
But no, apparently a new video is connecting both the movies together, which
That's
helps
gonna be
with the
awesome.
gap. Yeah, it helps with the gap, and then you'll know this is exactly where we are, and this is
Yeah,
what's happening.
basically the new film. It's going to be picking up, not
directly. Well,
Yeah,
I think the video is to show like what exactly the disease is, or what the plague is that kills off. Because all the trailer says is that like most of the human population is gone, but the apes survive.
Of course they did, because they're half human.
Well, they're not half human and half ape.
DNA's been changed so that
There's been a chemical that has released.
Smarter.
Yeah, it's giving them access to more of their brain, giving them the ability to
talk,
talk,
weapons.
Yeah.
Learn.
If you keep on wondering what the special medicine was, it was shrooms.
Right.
They just ate one apiece and they fucking lost it there for a while. But when they came back together, when they was running through the city tearing shit up, that was a bad trip.
Yeah.
But when they collected themselves, they could all talk to each other and shit, and everybody knew what they were saying. It's just, even the orangutans talking to the chimpanzees. It was Martin Luther King's dream.
When he let that orangutan out and to take care of the one that was beating the shit out of him. Oh my god! I was like, I like it.
I like it a lot.
There you go.
I like it.
Deserve that shit.
In that silent gap, people were all doing nods of approval.
Yep.
And more in that little thing. Tom Felton, the guy who plays Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I love that they made him a bad guy again in this movie.
Yeah. That was
what he does best.
He fits. Yeah, he's some people can play bad guys. Some people can play good guys. Tom Felton can definitely play bad guys. He's a cowardly bad guy.
Since
this is a nerd podcast, this fits perfectly in with it. But speaking of people who get typecast, back in 1920s and 1930s,
Charlie Chaplin.
No.
Oh.
Well, yes, but that's not what I'm referring to. 1920s and 1930s. This is after talkie's been invented. If anyone here has ever seen like the original movie version of Long John Silver, Treasure Island, the guy who plays Long John Silver in there. Every movie that he has ever played in, he played a bad guy who had a good heart.
Yep.
Who ends up being like your favorite character in the movie, and so like and he plays that character in like 45 different movies. Same
and then
character.
George R. Martin gets a hold of him and kills him.
Yep.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
They're pushing back Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It might have something to do with South Korea giving them a boner.
Yeah, we blame the Koreans.
Yeah, it's always fun to blame the Koreans. They gave us K-pop. Fuck them.
What if I told y'all that Reading Rainbow could come back?
You're shitting, right?
It could.
With LeVar Burton?
With LeVar Burton.
Holy shit, watching it!
Because guess who's starting to Kickstarter?
LeVar Burton?
Ding, ding, ding. For Reading Rainbow. He wants to start a program that's going to get Reading Rainbow back into the schools, into like grade schools and stuff. Like you remember back at Channel 1?
Awesome.
You guys remember Channel 1?
I remember Channel 1.
Yeah.
I remember Channel 1.
I remember when that shit came out. Oh my god, I'm old.
With Channel 1, it's kind of the same thing as Channel 1, only it's for like grade schoolers.
Yeah.
So they get to sit there and listen to LeVar Burton reading them a small ass book, and then you get to listen. Take a look, sing a look, Reading Rainbow. That's my shit. Rainbow.
That was my fucking. Everybody knows that song.
So, one more thing to get excited about, and this is the last thing, so drum roll. Warner Brothers is getting back with Mattel to make DC toys.
Oh my fucking god!
At least they'll look
the
like
best toys, yeah, exactly. At least they'll look exactly like the superhero. When Warner Brothers and Mattel were together the first time, when they were doing like all the Saturday morning cartoon toys and all that stuff, those were the best built toys with the best freaking everything. Just those toys didn't break for nothing unless your little sister got a hold of them.
Are these toys or are these things that you keep in the box for 50 years and nobody ever touches?
Well, it depends on if you're a child or if you're an adult. And if you're an collector, and
if you're an adult, you keep them in the box.
Yeah, damn right.
Because you never know when freaking Warner Brothers and Mattel are going to be at each other's throats.
Or if you're me, you buy two.
That way you can play with one and start with the other. Hoorah!
There you go.
But,
because you can easily make double your money when you sell the first.
But Warner Brothers announced that they've renewed their 15-year deal with Mattel in a new multi-year contract. So,
nice.
And so I imagine so they don't have to sit there and look at each other all the time, which is what started problems in the first place.
Yeah.
You had all these different ideas coming from different places, and people were stepping on each other's shoes because it was all isolated.
It was like Game of Thrones, man. It was backstabbing, conniving shit every turn.
I made that Superman toy. No. Phil from freaking the mailroom did it. That's why he got a promotion.
I'm Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus.
He's Spartacus.
He's Spartacus.
Let's just skip to the end.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah,
right.
But yeah. But all that was happening because they were in that freaking. I think that at that time when stuff started to hit the fan, they were in like they were in the last 5-year stretch.
Oh, right.
And you constantly have to make new toys every year.
Yep.
This time, I think they're taking the smart approach, and they're like going to do 3 years here, 2 years.
Well, it'd be better because the toys, if you noticed, are like the movies, they're all cyclic.
Yeah.
And even like the fucking weather. I mean, okay, it was
so when
Ninja
something gets
Turtles,
popular,
and then
all you gotta do is pick up the phone.
It was back to Transformers, and the Transformers will hit the fucking skids, and then it'll be DC, and then it'll be something else after that.
And when something changes like that,
I remember that.
I still got some.
Yeah, Micro Machines. That was like Legos, except not as fun.
Duplo box.
Speaking of Legos,
probably not as lethal either.
Speaking of Legos. I've heard a lot of really great things about the Lego Movie.
So have I.
I haven't seen it yet.
Nope.
I haven't either.
Funny, though.
But I'm actually considering getting that because I've heard that is one that you want to buy the DVD.
Oh yeah. But what I was saying earlier is now that if they do it that way, when the toys do cycle out. Right. All they got to do is pick up the phone and be like, hey, Batman's real popular right now.
Yep.
Let's bring in the Batman team. Let's get some toys made. Let's release them. And we'll work 2 years on this together. Oh, okay, cool. I'll send you some of my people. You bring some of your people. We'll come up with some ideas. Click.
We'll have my people talk to your people. Your people will talk to my people. My people come back to me. If I like it, we can talk deal. We can talk money.
Because Don Colitoy, he doesn't really like to be played with.
And if you play with him, you say hello to my little friend.
The new action figure of Fish Food. He even come with own bowl.
No, the toilet. Oh, shit. Somebody call the
sink to bottom, just like real fish.
Please stay down there.
please stay down. That's horrible.
Everyone, we've been sort of lying to you. For a long time, we've been telling you that Fish Food was a goldfish. Turns out he's not. Fish Food's actually a Plecostomus, which you may better know as the suckerfish.
Oh, no. No, you can't say no.
You bottom-feeding bastard.
That's fucked
horrible.
up, you guys.
So everyone, just know, every time that he messes up, yes, he's legitimately eating shit.
Actually, Doc just lied to you there. Really, he's one of those big-cheeked angelfish, son, because you just want to pinch him. Every time my auntie comes to the house, she's trying to pinch this damn fish's cheeks. It's horrible. I just stopped inviting
her. He bit her once.
I still have to
He bit her once.
I know, he bit her once, son. It was
Drew
crazy.
blood and everything.
She started saying all types of GDs.
They told me to bite. That was day one.
Happy was a piranha.
I'm saying. Shit got real quick. We weren't ready for it. Just like we ain't ready for today's main topic.
What is today's main topic?
Today's main topic is seeing things that aren't really there. Now,
you're right. I really wasn't ready for this.
Now let me go ahead.
Video games thing, right?
Oh yes. And we do still need to do our plugs. I just want to make sure everybody understands because we're just going to flow right in. We're at 30-minute mark, of course. So, what we're going to be talking about, and this gives you guys time to reflect while we're each taking our turns on the video game thing. What you're thinking about is, it's like, for instance, somebody walks up to you and is like, "Yo, dog, I heard you eat doo-doo sandwiches, dog. I heard that shit." Like Sheila from down the road says, "You eat doo-doo sandwiches? We can't hang out anymore because you eat doo-doo sandwiches." Yo, dog, I don't even keep doo-doo in my house. If I do, it's flush down the toilet in like 2 minutes. I'm saying. Sometimes I forget, but that doesn't mean I'm putting on sandwiches, nigga. You gonna tell Sheila I said to keep her little dirty mouth shut. Her 16 kids.
Yeah.
Yo, she only got 2 kids, son. That's because the rest of the kids is in foster care. No, hell yeah.
Yeah, you tell Sheila to keep my name out of that.
I'm gonna talk to Sheila right now, dog.
Tell Sheila to keep my name out of her mouth.
I'll
call my cousin Shaniqua. She'll beat that ass.
And Shaniqua don't live here no more.
Shaniqua definitely don't live here no more. You know what? How Stella got her groove back? Shaniqua happened. Beat that shit right back into it.
I'm saying, bitch, you start acting right, bitch. Oh God. Okay, I'll go have a good time. Good.
Rihanna didn't like it until Shaniqua got a hold of her.
Lord of mercy. Anyway.
So who's going first? I'm
going last. Well. First, we got to do our plugs. So go ahead and start us off.
Our website, bottomofthemat.com.
Hold on, this is your chance to study up. Because when I come to you,
that number.
You better. And I don't want that phone to be open when I come to you. I want you to look at the number about 3 times and then shut that dang phone off.
All right, bottomofthemat.com, spelled with 2 T's. You can look us up on YouTube, Bottom of the Mat. You can email us, bottomofthemat@gmail.com, spelled with 1 T. bottomofthemat@yahoo.com, spelled with 2 T's because I can't spell. It's spelled the same as website. Our phone number
is 1-580-609-0399.
There we go.
See? That wasn't
What was that again?
1-580-609-0399.
Just have a double short.
Make sure you
I almost didn't. I would get it the second
little
time.
shameless plug life hack. If you're ever curious if somebody gives you a wrong number, repeat it back to them incorrectly, and if they correct you, it's right.
Nice.
Or if you're like me and half asleep and drunk and high and drugs and all that other fun stuff, I'll just do the fun.
Like he is now.
Pretty much.
Word.
Yeah, when that cop showed up earlier, Junior's actually on meth.
Hey, shut up.
Alright, so who's going first on the video games?
I can.
Alright, Double B.
Ladies and gentlemen, this game has been out for a while, but there's some fun news. Star Wars The Old Republic is getting its next little uppities.
Nice.
Like the next chapter and thing. I think we get 5 more levels, new Flashpoint mission, 3 new Flashpoint missions, and then 2 new PvP missions, or PvP arenas. So I'm excited about that. They just did the you get your own little freaking Sky Hub now in Nar Shaddaa. So either you can have your own, or your guild can get together and buy a Sky Hub, and the whole guild can be in the Sky Hub together. And freaking there's dancing in that mother love. Like there's a whole room.
It's a party up in here.
And if you buy your own, you can put your companions inside the Sky Hub with you. So anytime you're there, you like I plan on taking my wife, Ashara, and I'm putting her in one of the Sky Hubs. And anytime I go home, like, honey, I'm home. And I better see like 8 little Twilight children running around because that's what we do. We get it in.
Drop my kids at your house and set it here.
But that's what I've been doing.
I think his wife's going to be dropping your kids at his house.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Anyway, I can have kids.
Oh,
that was a low fucking blow. I regret giving you that chicken strip.
See, that's when you need fucked up.
I gave you a peace offering, and you accepted the peace offering.
And you said something to piss me off.
Next.
No, I was saying you were.
Don't you
his
know,
kids were going to be yours.
You know I'm not paying attention
You wouldn't
right now.
Yeah.
Alright, next.
Meth.
Doc.
Castrated.
Not castrated, just sterile, ladies.
Sterile and limble.
Hey, unlike a clit. Who am I kidding?
Like a hamster.
Who am I kidding? I'm part Asian and part Jewish. And I fit both stereotypes.
He's like you.
They just feed off of each other.
Tan skin.
As I've gotten older, I've gotten shorter.
Oh damn! And 10 years, you gotta be 5 foot nothing.
You are Pepe over there.
Anyway, and I say this knowing that there's like 2 women that listen to the show. If you start giving it to your girlfriends and letting them listen to it, don't play this episode, please.
If you get no, play this episode. If you give us a donation, I will slap him on the live podcast. I really will.
He will. I'll let him.
If we get enough money, we will. I'll definitely do it.
And I will legitimately let him. And everyone in this room just saw us shake hands.
What's our prize goal then?
$75. No, $75.
$75.
If we hit $75, Fish Food gets to slap me in the face.
He wants to punch you in the nuts.
No,
that's brutal. Man.
A kick? No, this isn't a loser thing. This is if we raise the money. Bam.
If we raise $75, he gets to slap me in the face.
Now, if we raise $120, you can kick him in the nuts.
Okay.
You gotta shake on that though.
I ain't shaking on getting
you don't use them anyway.
I can't produce sperm in them, but that doesn't mean they don't feel pain.
So when you beat it, it's just like air coming out. It's dust.
I know, dude. It's dust.
I still get all this. I still get all the seminal fluids. It's just no sperm.
You know that's lube, not the.
No, it's still semen.
You gotta reload it like a water gun every time.
You have to do an oil change to yourself every now.
Okay.
Every so often, I do have to bleed the pipes.
Alright, anyway, what's your video game?
Meanwhile, I've recently been getting on Dead Island.
Ooh.
I've been getting off.
Nice.
That's fucking terrible, man.
Dude, I said this one time ago. I'm afraid. Give me midget and duct tape. So I was getting fucked. That's all I can say. Go ahead.
But yeah, Dead Island, awesome game.
Sexy ass zombies. I mean,
there are a few of them. That I'm like, damn. I really wish I didn't have to shoot you in the face. I really wish I didn't, but you're coming at me, and I do. Yeah, so
at you or on you?
At
Either
me.
or.
I'm horrible right now.
Yes, you are. We gotta monitor his intake before we start these shows.
Breathalyzer.
Oh. Dude, last time I got breathalyzer, I blew a 0.15.
Oh, damn.
That was last year when I got my DUI.
Nice.
That I don't have my record anymore.
Double impressive.
Congratulations.
Nice. Yeah, thank you, Jewish warriors.
Way to beat the system.
Mazel tov and all that.
But yeah.
So when he got you off, like, did you still like the sack of gold around his neck?
No, I took his driver's foot and shoved up his fucking ass.
Come on, Kyle. Give me the Jew gold.
What are you talking about?
I know every Jew carries a fake bag of Jew gold to hide the real one.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here's the right one. Fucking bastard.
And then he throws it in the goddamn fire.
Now get it yourself, you fucking cunt.
Awesome.
Alright. How about you?
What am I doing?
Video game.
video
Just
game.
any video game you
Yeah.
want to talk about.
Whatever you've been playing.
The game I'm actually looking forward to, well, kind of Elder Scrolls let me down from some reviews. People saying it looks great, but I had a friend of mine played it, so the graphics are amazing, but the button layout, if you're a WoW player or Star Wars Knights of the Old, or Star Wars The Old Republic and online, you will hate this game because it is stupefied to where it's easier than playing WoW and or Star Wars. And me, I've seen the way it plays. I love the way Star Wars The Old Republic plays, how WoW plays, and if you dumbify that, stupefy that, it probably won't even be fun.
But WoW and them used a hotbar action setup.
Exactly.
Elder Scrolls never has. It's always been
But that's okay.
open range.
When you see a game company actually try something new that they've never done before, it's gonna suck. Watch Dogs, for instance, they do the parkour, all the gadgets, all that stuff. You ever seen the gameplay for them driving?
It sucks. I own it.
It is horrible.
It sucks.
Yeah,
Driving, like, you barely tap your stick to the left, boom! You're hitting a car in the other lane.
Well, and the funny thing about these video games, they keep trying to up the graphics and shit to keep
Well,
up with the
that's-
supply and
that's what
demand, but
I'm
they're
for.
fucking up on the actual physical demographics of the
Okay,
gameplay
a couple
itself.
years ago, this is... Okay, I'm sorry to go real bad off top right now, but... NBA Live. NBA 2K12 or 2K10. Okay, Live had amazing fucking graphics. But the layout, the controls sucked. 2K, not as good graphics, but the gameplay, amazing, awesome. The release, the shoot, accuracy, all that stuff was great. And that's why 2K is still successful, and Live fell off the cliff and burned and snapped over the shins.
When they alter, and see Final Fantasy, they've ran into issues like that. You're trying to make Final Fantasy 14 right now more like WoW, and the rest of them using the hotbar action.
And they're not doing a bad job. They don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but it's not the way Final Fantasy has ever played.
Yeah.
It's always been a turn-based auto-attack game. You know what I mean?
Okay, they tried that.
It's kind of turn-based in a way. It's not
when they went back with
No,
Lightning
this one's not. This
with
one's
Lightning
14,
Returns,
yeah, it is a little bit.
Spam the shit out of everything. You know,
Not quite. You still have to wait until your action loads up.
Well, yeah, depending on what you play job-wise. I mean, like the mages, they have a 1 second wait between casting almost any spell. So it's all they have to do is sit there hitting the damn button 50,000 times.
Yeah.
That's lame.
I do have one bit of gaming news that I would like to talk about, and this sort of goes over into our other podcast. But WWE and 2K, they recently got together and sent out a memo to a casting company wanting to find people to... you know how they do body scans and everything for their games now. They recently asked this casting company to find, preferably around 6'4", former history of bodybuilding, no visible tattoos, with medium to long length dark hair. Said that they will be wearing face paint for the entire time of the shoot.
Ooh.
Who does this remind you of?
Gold Dust?
No.
Sting.
Medium to dark hair. Medium to long length dark hair.
Well then,
Sting.
yes, but they just get Sting at that point.
No, because Sting
They can't
doesn't...
use his likeness like that. It's illegal.
No.
And no, because it was partially owned by WCW and they can air out that stuff on the network. Yes, they would have to give him a commission, but...
And if he ever does sign...
I'm sure Sting would put
Legends
his name on a
contract.
release for a video game.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure he would.
And
Then he would be more than happy to freaking go out there and freaking do it himself.
Except he doesn't have the body that he did back in WCW. That's why they hired body like doubles to get Ric Flair for the classic Ric Flair in WWE 2K14.
I just thought they took Ric Flair's body and buffed it up a little bit.
No,
they made it less wrinkly.
Because he's too far gone.
I did hear something similar that they were looking for stunt doubles for Sting.
Yeah,
so,
sort of makes it seem like he's on his way to a Legends contract. They could be looking for
stunt doubles for when they do like the little commercial where like they shadow the face, they'll paint the dude's face up, shadow the face, and then like after they done having him do all the wrestling moves and stuff, the real Sting comes to the video. It's like 2K15. You know what I'm saying? 16.
Whatever.
Where Sting just hollers at you about the game and shit. If you're not playing it, you're a little bitch. Whoa, Sting, Sting.
Like it seems like they're bringing. It seems like they are bringing Sting in, sort of in the same capacity that they brought Ultimate Warrior in last year, to be the headline of this new video game. Which, if they're bringing in Sting. We've already done the Attitude Era from the WWF perspective in WWE 13. Everyone's been clamoring for a WCW storyline in the games that's not WWE 12 shitty WCW storyline. Sorry, whoever came up with that, but it really didn't work.
The matches were good, but the story...
Yeah, the story was terrible. You're going to put a rookie over that far and just didn't make sense from a creative standpoint. Anyway, we need WCW. That's the only way to do it.
Plus, then you can bring Goldberg back again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was about to say something about that.
Goldberg.
Sting and Goldberg have kind of been backstage friends there for a little while. And I think one of the reasons Goldberg really wasn't on board was because, Sting never made the move over.
Well,
he was looking forward to them matches again.
They really didn't have all that many matches, but the matches that they did have
were freaking awesome.
They were awesome. I mean, Sting was the first one who...
We're getting off topic again.
Yeah, Sting... Yeah, totally...
Let's say this for the...
Let's say this for our next podcast.
But yeah, that I felt that was pretty important gaming news for our listeners.
Nerd T, sir.
I didn't get tonight.
I thought you did.
No, we did it because we got freaking thrown off topic that bad.
You were talking about...
I was saying the one game I was looking forward to Elder Scrolls, and I told you why I wasn't looking forward to it anymore. But one game I look forward to now is actually Battlefield Hardline.
Battlefield Hardline.
That's because one of the multiplayer matches they're doing is they...
Talking about Battlefield 4?
No, Battlefield Hardline.
The fuck is that? I haven't even heard of that.
It just got released at E3 of this past week.
Oh, well, I haven't seen E3 news yet, so
Stupid.
I've been kind of behind on shit.
Oh, God, that's right.
I've been jamming all fucking
sit there and
games.
told me about all that. And I still haven't.
Jamming. I got a wife. I don't need to beat it. She can beat it for me.
Anyways, Battlefield Hardline, I'm looking forward to it because the new gameplay they're doing is a cops and robbers approach.
Ooh.
Nice.
Now that you I think it's going to throw you in midway where an armored truck is taken out and you have to get there, detonate C4, hold back the cops, and get the loot, and then you have to go back to some whatever spawn point, wherever destination is. You got to make it back there while the cops are chasing you via motorcycles, cars, on foot, across buildings, sniping you, or even in helicopters. You got to dodge all that.
Or if you're in New York City on fucking horseback.
Giddy up!
That'd still be ball ass.
Oh yeah. If you see some cop just fucking barreling down the highway on a horse,
well, if you haven't seen
that would be awesome.
Well, if you watch the gameplay of it, they do. I think it's like a 6-minute segment. It looks choreographed as fuck, but it's still pretty fucking legit. Anyways, they're getting support.
It's their release, of course. It's going to be choreographed.
Oh, without doubt. Exactly. Anywho, guy detonates. They're getting the loot, and they're showing all the certain altercations to where you put C4 on a support beams, could drop it, and then if you're under an overpass, you got new turnpike to get up.
Nice.
New area to go to. Or, for instance, some of the vehicles that come in with portable miniguns. You know, you just pop up tight. And then another thing is, instead of just being standard, like, you can only drive military vehicles, you can get in standard cars, civilian cars, even semis, fill with gasoline and drive them directly into an overpass where all the cops are putting up a wall for you and just clear them all out. And assassinations are new. You run around with bats. If you catch someone behind you, like, hey, turn around like, what?
My name's Tony Simbriati. Michael Corleone sends his love.
They put one of ours in jail. We send one of theirs to the morgue. That's the Chicago way. Sorry, I had to do my freaking Untouchables.
Trash. No take.
The game I've been jamming on lately is Dark Souls 2 for all you
fans out there for brutal. You must really like to just lose all the time.
That's the fun of it.
There's a way to do it without ever dying. The only thing is it's not no. Oh no, I don't cheat. I don't have to cheat. You can start the game without it. You just gotta watch how you fucking play.
Watch how you
just like you can go into an area that has a shit ton of monsters are gonna come.
Isn't like the first thing you do in the first game is die?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the game is to die. I mean, there's already on the world there's like 270 something billion deaths right now as it stands. That's a lot of motherfuckers dying every 5 seconds. You know what I mean?
Kids getting mad. Mama, keep dying. This game's stupid. Why'd you buy it for me?
It's super fucking brutal, man. But it's fucking addictive.
Quick shameless plug. For anybody who's ever been, of course, we all play multiplayer games.
Right.
And then you get that one annoying little fucking kid. The keys, this is stupid.
Then why the fuck are you?
Why are you camping? Why are you camping?
And they keep getting mad. And what do they do?
I'm a sniper.
All I gotta say is we camp in the real military.
Yeah.
That's our entire strategy. You camp, you wait for your enemy to do something fucking stupid, and you waste his ass.
Exactly.
It's not cheating.
War.
That's war.
Yes, because they're
running around shit by yourself. That doesn't happen.
Yeah. Where's your battle buddy, you?
See, half the thing is, man, in Dark Souls 2, most of the people don't give the monsters a chance.
God is my battle buddy.
They smash as soon as they get near a monster because they don't know what it's going to do. In Dark Souls 2, the only way to survive is to let the monster attack at you first as you dodge, and then smash that motherfucker from behind because it can't attack you in the middle of an attack.
Just smash things behind.
Or you can use arrows. Or you can use the land, depending. I mean, there's the land, all sorts of hazards in there.
There's so many ways.
You stab your sword to the ground and be like, you shall not pass. And make the ground behind the monster collapse and like you fall down to a pit.
If you haven't played this game, you can legitimately break your fucking gear.
Yeah, dude, your gear seriously breaks. I had to spend 15,000
like, say you're in a narrow hallway.
One ring.
If you're in a hallway,
15,000 souls?
Yeah, because it doesn't run off gold. It runs off souls. You're the undead. You're sent to basically, I want it like a limbo. You're stuck in a fucking limbo, and your job is to go around and slaughter the four biggest gods in the area.
So pretty much, if this was supernatural, you would have like a freaking battalion of souls that you could just sell off.
Oh no, that's more than a battalion. You're talking an entire fucking regiment with 15,000.
It's a round, you know. It's a big ass round.
So you just walk around and kill people, and then you're like,
you've got a base right there.
It's RPG.
So
Don't get me wrong. There's an actual plot behind it, and it's a good story. But the thing is you don't even know why you're there. You don't know what the fuck even happened to you. The game starts off, you talk to you see a guy walking through the woods and collapse.
It's Sunday. God's my battle buddy.
Talking to some old hag in a building, and then you're like standing in front of some tree that has all these wicked-looking fucking fireflies on it, and then all of a sudden this big-ass fucking maelstrom opens up in the lake in front of you, and all these skeletons start flying the fuck out of it, and you just jump into the hole, and then you wake up and you're in this other goddamn realm thinking, what the fuck just happened?
That's how it was when I was my ex-girlfriend. That bitch has some skeletons.
But yeah, that happened at my basic. Basically, I was asking them, because we were sitting there like talking about the real military, and I was like, Where's your battle buddy? In the real military, you always have someone with you.
Always.
And they call him your battle buddy in the Army. And frickin'... So they teach you in basic, you never go anywhere without a battle buddy. And you get the shit smoked out of you if you don't have your battle buddy with you. Someone in my basic went somewhere without his battle buddy on a Sunday. And my drill sergeant was like, "Hey, where's your battle buddy?" I said, "He went to parade rest." Perfect. I said, "Drill sergeant, it's Sunday. God's my battle buddy."
Did that fly? I don't think it would.
Our entire platoon made the walls sweat.
Oh,
but
God.
But our drill sergeant thought it was hilarious too.
I probably would have had the same reaction as a drill sergeant. I would have laughed like, "All right, everybody, on your backs."
You're a goddamn genius.
On your backs.
That gun together so fast, go.
On your backs.
On your front. Damn it, God. You are a damn genius. If I wouldn't lose my job, I can't even finish it. If I wouldn't lose my job, I would file for you to become a corporal. Now take that gun apart again, son. Yes, drill sergeant.
And funny thing is, shortly thereafter, he becomes a sergeant.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm really bad about this. If you're gonna repeat a movie, you gotta be accurate about it.
Yeah, you
really
do.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Because as much as I watch movies,
well, you gotta understand, it's been, a year since I watched Forrest Gump last?
I still remember what the hell happens.
It's been like 3, and I've slept once and lost my memory twice since then.
Okay, then please, tell me the line verbatim, Mr. 3 years.
I think you were close.
You were pretty damn close.
I don't know if he says anything about losing his job. I think it's if it was in my power to have you or something like that.
Have you promoted?
It was like, go! Why'd you put that weapon together so quickly, Gump? You told me to, drill sergeant. God damn it, Gump! You're a goddamn genius! You must have an IQ of 160! You are gonna be a general someday! Now, disassemble your weapon and continue your process!
Yes, drill sergeant! No, he doesn't even say anything, he just goes...
Now, and then he's like, yes, drill sergeant! Starts taking part. Well, other things you do shrimp, like shrimp gumbo, shrimp potatoes, shrimp stew, shrimp...
They're cleaning everything, by the way, in this montage.
Yeah. My favorite part of that whole military scene. What is your sole purpose in this army?
Do whatever you tell me to,
drill sergeant. God damn it, that is the best answer I've ever fucking heard, or something like that. I don't remember exactly the verbatim.
That's pretty much just what you say when you become a dog to the military.
Okay.
Do whatever, and he sounded like he was constipated as fuck. Like, whatever you tell me to, drill sergeant.
When I went to AIT. We
government cheese.
Exactly.
when I went to my advanced individual training to become a medic,
government cheese.
I did at the reception. They were taking accountability, and they were like, "When you hear your social security number sound off, I don't care what you sound off with, just sound off with something." He got to my social security number. And so I started in with not the soldier's creed, but the non-commissioned officer's creed. I couldn't feel my extremities for a few hours.
Oh shit!
But everyone fucking loved it.
That's awesome.
I got so many friends from that.
All right, so mine. I'm kind of gonna talk about 2, but I recently just reordered Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. Probably one of my favorite Lord of the Rings games. It's RPG style. I think it's actually a 2-disc game on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
On the PlayStation.
Is it on the PlayStation?
There's only one game for the GameCube. That's Super Smash Bros. It's the only game I care about.
Anyway, I recently reordered that one, but that's not really the big game I want to talk about. I've been playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and if you guys have been on the site, you noticed that I've got a video walkthrough going up, 100% walkthrough. And I've recently found that there's a website where it allows you to do speedrun races. And I absolutely have, fallen in love with that kind of. You basically, they got tons of games. You go in, you register, you can only do one registration per computer because they track your IP address. If you're using multiple ones, they're going to ban you. But basically, like, let's say me and Doc wanted to do a race for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. We set the rules, we set the goal, and then we go, and they time us. We play. And I've had a lot of fun with it. And actually, one of the things that we're planning on doing here later for the site, I'm going to do a literally blindfolded walk-through play of Ocarina of Time. And Doc has never played the game. I know he's never played... B's never played the game. Nerd T...
I've played him. All of them.
I beat the show.
He's played him. So what I'm going to have him do is they're going to be my eyes.
Nintendo's ever made. What you talking about?
They're going to be my eyes for this little game. Basically, I won't be able to see, and I'll be relying on them to tell me what to do. So they'll probably lie to me several times.
Twice.
Okay, we're in a cutscene. There are no cutscenes in this part. Shut the fuck up.
Where do I go?
Press Y.
There is no Y button. Where do we go?
During cutscenes.
Shut up! I'm trying to get some fish food. God damn it! What do I do? I'm fixing to fight Ganon. Use your imagination. So that's one of the things we're planning on doing. We'll probably do some more stuff. I think we're gonna
Didn't you autosave?
I'm gonna try to put up a little page to see how many views we get. Or not views, but we're gonna do votes. What do you want to see us do? How do you want to see us do it? And what do you want us to name the game file? Stuff like that.
Penis.
And we'll stream it.
Tracy Morgan comes in. I want you to name the game file Penis. I was in this
before I came over here, I was actually doing a speed run of Ocarina of Time. 80%, no glitches, because I suck at glitches personally. I can do like 2. I can do the Navi dive, and I can do the actor glitch in the well. That's all I can do. I suck at glitches. I suck at any of that sort of stuff. But
that's not the only thing. But
I did it. Shut the fuck up. I did the first 4 or the first 3 dungeons as a child, and the first 4 temples in 5 hours. Which, as a speedrunner, if you're listening to this, you know that sucks. But this is my first attempt at doing it, so I know there's a lot of room for improvement. I will say the Fire Temple is probably my best dungeon, though.
One of my best speedruns about that is when I did the remake of God of War 1 and 2, when God of War 3 came out. My roommate said back there, and he's one of the guys that he'll go and look at achievements, see what he wants to go for. And he was like, well, shit, if I can beat it under 5 hours. And then I'm laying on the couch in the other room, and he says that, I'll do it. I just told him, I volunteer myself. I'll play God of War 1. No one touch it. Give me about an hour so I can get some sleep. I will knock it out. And I timed myself. Got my little phone, get the timer out, did speed run. Everybody kept coming in the house trying to fuck with me. I'm like, shut up, leave me alone. I beat God of War 1 in 4 hours and 32 minutes.
Damn.
Keep in mind, about 3 hours into it, I had a mariachi band playing right behind this nigga.
And I got around to the salsa dance. Like, the chambalán, dude. I took a shower and everything.
He ate an enchilada. And then he ate 7 more.
So would
you we even put a TV in the bathroom.
With me then?
So I can shit and watch TV.
Hey, exactly. Would you be willing to someday do a speedrun race with me so you can finish Ocarina of Time first? Or we could even do Majora's Mask or something. Or we could pick a game that you know well that I don't.
You know, I tried to do a speedrun once of Madden, and it just kept putting me into a new season after I got finished.
Okay, hold on. Before we move on, you remember how you got your new Nerf gun, right? And we were shooting at the. Mm-hmm. We all hit 2 at least once.
Yes, we did.
I just noticed.
Yeah,
because I knew the numbers were up last night. Yeah, you can overreset. I don't care. I'm just saying. Like, I didn't notice. Like, I noticed that there were numbers up. I was like, fuck it. What
we all hit 2.
Actually,
we all hit 2.
I got another speed run, and this one actually is impressive. I'm proud of this.
Yeah,
one.
and I hit the 2 from way the fuck
against
the wall. So yeah,
Assassin's Creed 1.
Woo!
In 10 hours.
Damn.
Dog,
that one
crazy.
is.
I'll tell you what. I'll try to see if I can find a copy of that. We'll race on that one if you want.
I only have the new one.
I have
okay.
all of them, but
this is just me. The only way I did that, when Mama was gone, I had a couple substance and a lot of.
We'll pick a game. I think we should. I'll find a way to set it up on my computer.
We should just do a game that first person to make it at this level. Because you try to knock out a whole game.
We can break it up.
That's going to be hours.
Well, because I thought we could break it up like with Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, because Ocarina of Time will take you fucking almost a day.
7 hours. If you know what you're doing, you can get it done in less than that.
We can do Mario Brothers. Get all the way through 4-4.
No, wait, can I use the code?
No, damn it!
God.
And you're not allowed to portal through to the next.
Oh damn, that's cheating.
No, we can do Ocarina of Time, and we'll break it up to like. Day one, the first three child dungeons. Day 2, fire, water, and forest temple.
I did.
Day 3, the rest of the game, or something like that.
Jumping through the portal, I automatically beat all the levels behind it.
No.
Yep. I'm black. That's how I see things.
We could totally do something like that. That'd be fun.
We have some cheating bastards that's in our blood. That's why we can't stay in a steady relationship.
I'll work on it either tonight or tomorrow. I'll put up a page on the website where you can vote on any game that you want to see us do. How you want us to do it, and if that includes learning the glitches, we will learn the glitches.
I'm going to say this real fast, America. Make it a game that is kind of easy to get a hold of. Like,
San Andreas.
I've got it.
Try not to be like
TV right here.
Killer Instinct or something that's damn near impossible to find.
Well, if you can make the suggestion, we may not get to it immediately. But whatever you want to do, like if you want to see if you want to see certain matchups, like you want to see Double B take on Houston or Doc. Sorry, I name dropped you again.
Hey,
but you want to see Double D and Doc.
That's all right, James.
You want to see Double D and Doc do like I don't know Kirby or something or Pokemon.
I haven't played Kirby like
something we could get because
anything
Pokemon though, that would be awesome.
Anything on the NES, anything on the NES, the Super Nintendo, or any of the like the handhelds, other first generation like Game Boy Color, or something like that.
I want to see
Game Boy Color.
No, I probably.
Why is it going to be colored?
Is it?
Just so you know, it's impossible.
Because we're racist.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I could even sit down for 10 hours and do
the way
it.
through in 10 hours.
Yeah, I don't even think I can.
Is that right, B?
Because that was
totally
original
racist.
Nintendo games.
We can't stand fucking niggas in this house.
I'm saying.
Motherfuckers. But no,
there's 2 camps.
But we'll make a page for all of our live events, and if I ever do a live race, which I did one today, I didn't finish it, so I'm not going to post it. If I ever do a live race, I'll put it on the website. Because I was actually on Skype talking to the guys I was playing, and it's like, I made it to the Forest Temple. It's like, I'm still in the fucking fish. I'm still in Jabu Jabu. This one guy, I swear
so you were a fish within a fish?
Right.
Oh,
and then I used a fish,
used
a fish to get myself the fish into this fish. But no, this one guy, it took him 2 hours.
That's some ass gameplay right there.
It took 2 hours for this guy to beat the Forest Temple because he hadn't played the game in like 4 years. He's like, fuck this game, I'm never playing again. I felt bad for the guy because it took him 4 hours to beat the Forest Temple, and I'm sitting here getting ready to start the Shadow Temple. It's crazy.
The what?
The Shadow Temple.
See, now you're missing.
Racist.
No, it's
yeah, totally racist.
Another
we were just talking about how
another real quick plug.
If you want to hear racist, I got a joke, good racist joke.
I'm listening.
I can say it.
Yo, please. Wow.
Is it like that one song that my nigga, like you get mad when I sing it, but just because it's so catchy? Okay.
I sing.
I want to hear this
song,
please.
Okay, here's
no, but it's so catchy.
No.
Don't hate me. I laugh. That's because I'm an asshole at heart.
And I'm going to laugh because I'm a racist.
I get to tell one after.
Like I hate white people.
Okay.
Fuck them.
I ain't racist. I don't call TV.
Like I ain't racist.
Now TV, you get out there in them fields, you go pick my cotton TV. You hear me?
Master.
Yes, Master. I'm gonna turn them channels real quick, Master. I'm gonna get all that cotton.
Let's hear your joke.
Well, they can't cake because it's TV.
Okay, so what's the difference between? I don't want to use the N-word, so I'm just gonna go
nigger.
I really don't want to use it because it's gonna sound that much worse on my part.
Well,
what's the difference
you can still use it because
here, I can save you. I'm a black man and I endorse this joke.
Okay.
By all means, say it to however it was presented to you.
Your black consulate is.
If you can see me right now, you know I'm uncomfortable saying this joke. You're
in the room with your black consulate. I'm going to tell you
okay, what is the difference
not.
between a snow tire and a nigger?
I don't know.
The snow tire don't sing when you put it in chains.
Oh! I love it! Tens all around. Tens, yes. I am so using that at the next party. Don't sing when you put him in chains.
Hey, wait, let's go around the circle and I'll tell a racist joke of some sort.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, okay. What was that?
Why do Mexicans refry their beans?
I don't know why.
You ever seen a Mexican get something right the first time?
Oh, it burns.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Double B?
No, okay. Oh, Lord.
Now, I'm really looking forward to this, because I know black people have had 400 years to come up with some mean white jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, I was going to go with the black joke, but if you want to hear a white joke,
the only problem is I think they all signed non-disclosure agreements. Like legally, they can't tell us these jokes.
No, I always tell people all the time. Man.
Okay, this isn't a joke, but it's an actual fact. And
really is.
It'll make you guys crack up.
Black people love coffee.
No, but you remember Mama Dana?
Mm-hmm.
She lives in Florida now. You know what people in Florida call each other? Religiously? Crackers.
No shit!
Yeah, swear to God. Cracker! I told her I was going to do that too. I was like, when I come and visit you, I'm going to drop the C-bomb as many times as possible because I know I can get away with it.
Crackers! Hey, when you're going to visit,
you
you're
can say
definitely
cracker.
taking me.
You can't say cracker. You gotta say cracker.
Yeah, you can't put the heart on it.
It's cracker. How you doing, Cracker?
Because it's white. Because it's white. Yeah.
How you doing, Cracker?
What's up, Cracker?
By the way, while you're there and dropping the C-bomb, I'm totally going to be dropping the N-bomb too.
Oh, okay, but be careful. This is Florida.
Yeah.
I got my black consulate with
I'm
me.
not helping you.
Oh, I don't have any jurisdiction in Florida.
That's true.
That's a Colombian state. They may not know it.
Hey, Flip, you're a little bit closer to home, so maybe your people will help you out.
Actually, that's further away from home. That's further east.
He's not from the Dominican Republic. He doesn't know his whole life to catch fly balls and to say slap ass every time you slap ass.
We are all from the Dominican Republic. You're the only one who does that.
Here's a funny thing. This is a quick shameless plug on me. I recently got out of town. I was gone for the weekend.
Yeah.
I go. Yeah, finally. I got a freaking weekend off. And
it took them long enough
for me to have to come back on a freaking Sunday because we're actually open on a Monday for the first time.
For what?
Yep. There's a benefit for that Connor too.
That kid that had cancer helping.
No, not cancer. E. coli.
E. coli. Yeah.
E. coli. Basically, a kid in the town that we're all from. He was eating at I think it was an FFA cookout.
He went to like a fair or something, and he ended up getting E. coli from one of his. I don't know. There's a couple stories circulating that he got it from the food, but I heard that he actually got it from petting one of the animals.
I've heard that there was. I heard that it was like an FFA cookout. He got it from one of the hamburgers. Wasn't cooked thoroughly enough, and it hit him hard.
Yeah, damn near killed him.
And then he had several relapses and was in the hospital and has a lot of hospital bills. Are you looking up racist jokes? You don't have any off the top of your head.
He took the one, or somebody took the one I was going to use, and I might have already used it. So.
Oh.
I'm trying to remind myself.
What do you call a Mexican baptism? A bean dip.
Oh, okay. I got one for you.
Let me get real fast.
Okay.
Let me finish this story.
That's fucked up.
I go back home. No, I see my mama. I get to see my homies. All right. Last night, went over watching the boxing matches, and it was a Russian cat.
Was it Klitschko?
I think so. No, probably something like that.
Anyway,
we're sitting there watching the fights, and my buddy Jesse hits up my homie's egg like, "Hey, let's invite some bitches over." He's all right. Gets on the phone. A couple females swing by, and. Again, this is a adult, 18+ show. Basically what we did is we got the girls a little tipsy and a little under the influence. And then a few things led to another. And one girl gave me a false name. Told me her name was Maria. And I was finally getting back here, closer to home. My internet works. So I'm just BSing, go through my Facebooks, look for some names. Find her. And see that not only was she had a different name, but that she had a boyfriend as well. I'm like,
I know that feeling.
Oh yeah.
God.
And to make it better, it made me feel kind of funny because I actually knew the kid and I fucking hate his guts. On Mark House. And the funny thing is, I got to get my buddy Jesse back because we're at his house, and this motherfucker back when I had my own house back in town. I walked in, worked a double, get my house party. I walk in, this motherfucker fucking a bitch in my room. I was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" He's like, "Give me some room, way." I was like, Son of a bitch.
I can't give you no room. You already took mine.
I was my roommate and started cussing him out. I was like, why the fuck did you let your brother use my room? Why not yours? Your family. I didn't know he went to your room. Fuck you.
I'm sleeping in your bed tonight.
And so what I did to get him back was
I'm the big spoon.
I just took the girl to his kitchen table and tore it up on his kitchen table, and he walked up like, bro,
give me some room.
Yeah, give me some room, guy.
I told him payback. No.
Okay.
I got something for your ass.
No, he tried to be a cock blocker.
Cock blocker.
Alright, B's turn.
Okay, here we go.
Revenge
This is actual
Sweet.
racist joke.
Okay.
It has 3 parts. What do you call a bunch of black people running down the hill?
Mudslide.
What do you call a bunch of white people running down the hill?
Avalanche.
What do you call a bunch of hippies running down the hill? Woodstock.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with Mexican. I was going to tell a jailbreak.
No.
Alright.
No, that's a border crossing.
So this
I heard it. Mexicans were mudslide and
Well,
fucking black people was jailbreak.
So this black woman, she goes to apply for welfare, and when it says on number of kids, she writes 10, and under name she writes Leroy. That's all she writes, just Leroy. Well, the welfare worker says, "Okay, you say you have 10 kids, but you only put one name." It's like, "Oh, they're all named Leroy." She says, "That's odd." Well, when you want to talk to one, when you call one of them, how do they know which one you're talking about? It's like, "Oh, I use their last names."
They all had different last names. That's pretty good.
Mama was a hoe.
I got another one real quick. How do you tell if a black woman's pregnant?
Oh, no.
Stick a piece of chicken up there, and if it's gone, you got a little nigga in there.
Love it.
I think that's the first time he's actually used the N-word on the air. Everyone,
No.
racist. Nigga, proud of you. I'm proud of it.
All right.
Better watch out,
Keep
guys.
it up, my
We
nigga.
have taken the power away from the word.
I'm saying.
Taking
One day at a
For
time.
life.
For life.
Now, a few of us might be gone by the end of the struggle.
All right. Next.
But it's well worth it.
You don't have any racist jokes?
All right, that's okay.
You can use mine.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready to
All
get to our
right,
main
yeah.
topic?
Let's go ahead and get to the final topic of the day, people.
By the way, happy fucking Father's Day.
Happy fucking Father's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Sperm Donors Anonymous Day, too.
Right?
If you've donated a sperm bank, you're a daddy. Most likely.
Most likely.
Until you get that phone call and they're like, yeah, all your sperm's gone bad.
We're going to need you to come in and get some... Matthew McConaughey, we're going to need you to come in and give us some more sperm. I'm sorry. I just filled up last week. I don't even know what's going on. All right.
all right, but
I mean, just if you could just come in for a little bit. My blouse just kind of broke, so I got to change anyway. So if you could just show up just whenever.
We got some beer to toss at you.
All right.
All right.
Refresh our studio audience. Just kidding. Refresh our audience of our main topic.
Okay. Main topic is when somebody has saw something that was not there.
Who's first?
I could go ahead and go first. Freaking, me and my older brothers were pretty rambunctious. We look like some tough, hardcore kids, right?
That's just because you're black.
Pretty much. And because we were mostly gang members. Anyway.
Did you just say black?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Sorry, one more racist joke.
We were all hanging out outside. This is the first day where we weren't getting into anything. And freaking...
Sent trouble.
And we had rode our bikes around the block a couple of times, and we had just parked them and everything, and this police officer comes and hits this corner hard. Scared! Damn near drifts around the corner, and our house was on the corner, and he like freaking just stops the house. You put those damn bikes down! You put them down right now! Now, here's where shit gets fun. My mom and dad just had got their taxes back 2 days ago, so guess what they still had?
Money?
Yeah, that too.
The
Surprisingly.
Receipts.
The receipt?
Ding, ding, ding. For all 3 bicycles, they had the receipt. And we're sitting here like, we just got these 2 days ago. Because you stole them. You stole them from such and such over there on freaking 16th Street, blah, 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 blah. And this police officer is going off. My mom looks out the door. Kane, if I end up beating this motherfucker's ass, you need to come and get me. And my dad's in the kitchen going, all right.
Wait,
So my mom was up there like, who the hell do you think you are getting in my son's face like that? No, y'all take y'all's asses in the house. I got this. And my mom was sitting there doing the neck roll and the finger snap.
So you made your way to the porch.
The porch. Yeah. Because of course, by that time, who the hell do you think you are? My dad started paying attention,
what?
And all you hear is that spatula hit that skull, clink, 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 clink. And I thought I was making dinner. He walks out. He walks out, and
the neighborhood's watching too.
He walks out, and our neighbor across the street, Mel, was the only one that was home at the time, and his daughter was out on the trampoline. We was friends with his daughter. She almost ran the house because she thought the police was after her. So the officer and my mom was sitting there yelling back and forth, and here comes my dad, and he's checking his pocket because he pulls out his wallet, and he's like, right here, right here, right here. And the police officer grabs the receipt, and he's like,
oh,
I apologize for wasting your guys' time. If you need anything, just holler. We'll be close by.
We know.
Get the hell off of my motherfucking property.
Right?
My dad was like, you have a nice day, officer. Usually it was usually the other way around.
Right.
My dad was usually the one that was getting the police officer's face. He still had that calm demeanor, but you could tell he was about to beat your ass.
Right.
And that usually made the police officers back down because they thought he was crazy. He is being entirely too calm about this, Steve. Let's get back in the car.
But this time
it was my mom, because my mom couldn't believe it. I just brought these fucking bikes, Kane.
And I know your dad, so I can imagine at this point he's stifling back a laugh.
Mm-hmm. Lord, he got back in there, and we was having hamburger helper that night, right? He gets back in there, and he's like, meat's brown. And that's it. That's the last you heard about anything.
You know what?
They never brought it up ever again. Nothing.
You know what? In honor of Father's Day, I got it. Let's just change the main topic. I know I like the main topic. Best dad story.
Okay, I can dig it.
I feel
that
like
was one of the better ones.
I feel like that was one of the better ones of you.
Okay, best dad story. I'll go next so I don't go last again. Let's see. All right. There was one time.
At band camp.
No, actually at my dad's drill. It was funny as hell.
During drill?
Well, it wasn't at drill. We were at his buddy's house. And I shit you not, we had a big deal with stealing each other's phones, right? My middle brother Curtis, he left his phone, left it unlocked, and went to the bathroom. My dad grabs it, he starts Facebook spamming it. He notices he's fixing to come back, he sticks it down his fucking pants, right? And it's on loud. And Curtis knows this. And he's like, hey, where's my phone? And he's like, and I didn't know what was going on at the time, so I was honestly like, I have no idea, dude. Can you call it? And my dad was like, I'll call it. And he pretended to call it, right? Nothing. So he's looking around. He goes back to the bathroom and he's like, it's in my pants. Don't fucking tell him. I'm sitting there trying to hold back a laugh the whole time. Then he's like, he comes back, he sees me laughing. Where's my fucking phone? I'm like, I don't fucking have it, dude. Where's my goddamn phone? He thinks I have it, right? And he's like, dude, I will, like, my dad is like, I will stand up and I will do a pat-down search. I will prove that he doesn't have it. My dad does the whole thing, how's your mother?
Your pockets inside out.
The how's your mother check, you know what that is.
Hey, how the hell?
Later, he's like, fine, you don't have it.
1, 2, 3, okay, all of them.
He's like, all right, who else could possibly have it? And at that time, my phone starts going off, and I'm looking, and I'm like, you're calling me, Curtis. I'm like, my dad's like, what the fuck? I answer it. I'm like, oh my god, my dad just ball dialed me. That was funny, because then I was like, you know what, I'm going to call it back. And I was like, I'm going to bust my dad for this. I call him back, you hear, I think it was, what was it? No, it was like something by 5 words, like, it's like, damn, something feels a little bit like, he was like, oh my god. He's like, you want it? Come get it. My brother's like, fuck it. No.
I'll go get it.
Can I get a new phone?
Can I get
an upgrade after this, right?
No, he had just got the phone too.
Oh,
damn.
Poor kid.
My dad ended up throwing it at him while he was kind of trying to take a nap. Like, sat it on his face, basically teabagged my brother. It was hilarious. It's probably, like, that's my best dad story.
In a shameless plug, now that we have talked about phones being in side of people's pants. If you ever want that screen free of ball sweat, get you one of these Dragon Shield screen cleaners for your phone or any other little epithets.
Is it only for ball sweat?
No, actually, it's dirt, grime, the oil that comes off your finger when you touch your touch screen, titty sweat, ball sweat. When your friend accidentally wipes it in his ass, when your friend purposely wipes it in his ass, this Dragon Shield.
When your dad wipes it in his ass.
This Dragon Shield.
I'm glad it wasn't my phone. You better believe I kept my phone locked and in my pocket.
I'm glad your dad didn't shart.
It was like in the crotch, so I mean, it wouldn't have done much. It would have smelled bad, but I think my dad would have probably realized what the fuck was going on.
But yeah, the Dragon Shield screen cleaner is brought to you in part by Loot Crate. So yes, been cleaning my phone screen.
All right, well, whoever's next, of you three.
I'll let Rubicron go. Mine always tend to end up doing a little bit long.
I really didn't have my dad give me any good advice, so I'm gonna go with advice my uncle gave me one time. My mom thought, apparently this is one of my embarrassing stories, past tense, is when I told you my mom walked in on me one time, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You haven't told me.
Hey, well, fuck. My mom
you're about to hear about it now.
Okay, here it is. Took a day off school, basically just called my girlfriend at the time, we just fucked the whole fucking day at my house. My mom got off work early and caught us in the mist, and she caught me at the worst possible moment right when I was about to smack her in the ass. I had my hand up, the door opened, I was like, oh shit, and the girl was like, dived under my sheets and hid and was like, embarrassed her, and my mom just slammed the door and went to her room. So,
I think I saw that episode.
Life of Junior.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because it was just that moment, it was like fucking 8 seconds. I was like,
Life of Rubicron.
But, okay. Couple months down the road, my mom gets the idea that it's time to have someone to give me the sex talk. The birds and the bees. So my uncle goes and talks to me.
Late for that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
he's already getting it now. It doesn't even matter.
This is the sex talk I got
Put
from
it
my
together
uncle.
himself.
He's like, come in. Then, look, you got a loaded gun in your pants now. Be careful when you pull the trigger. Don't play. That was it.
Oh god, that was
Speaking of the birds and the bees talk, when the fuck did somebody decide a bird and a bee should get together? And
it's
have
like,
a-
I never heard it.
It's like I've already got all the, like, as a kid, you're sitting there, you've already got all the weird things going on with your body, and you've got the weird feelings that you're starting to have around girls, and now you got to filter that through interspecies sexual relations.
And then against the guy's will, you're not supposed to be doing animals. That's just sick.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? But like the best analogy I ever heard is, you got a nice car, you want to protect it. Remember, keep it in the garage as long as possible, and when you do have to take it out, car cover.
I like it.
I stick to anal sex.
Alright.
That's where he likes to pull the trigger.
Nerdin.
Cream
Oh, I don't have any dad stories. I didn't really know my dad, so can't really talk about my father. So
Everybody on three. 1, 2, 3.
oh, it ain't that sad. Trust me.
I just said on mine. I didn't have my dad around.
Yeah.
Alright, then fine.
I didn't know what the drum.
All right, mine's not actually going to be all that funny. Mine's actually going to sort of hit home for some people, and if it doesn't hit home for you, then you're a cold-hearted bastard.
Time for me to be a cold-hearted better. I'm recently looking at my phone feed.
He really is. He recently got data on his phone, and now
I'm gonna look up porn.
I'm better than everybody else now. I'm joking.
I'm out of data. I've used too much.
I never run out of data. My shit is unlimited.
I used to have unlimited, but not anymore.
So I'm sitting there,
Unlimited talks,
and
tech, everything.
I had just gotten broken up with my first girlfriend, who she. For those of you who don't know me personally, my first girlfriend, I broke up with her after she had a little bit of a spell with attempted suicide. So there's that little bit of history for you.
Oh, you don't like crazy people?
Hey, don't make fun of circus people, man. But no. So we ended up not working, but it was
sex.
Ouch.
Intentionally.
it hurt like it still hurt and she ended up. I tried to stick it out with her. She ended up leaving me. And my dad called me in because it was hitting me hard. He called me in and he said, long time ago I used to work with a guy who he was going through something. His wife ended up leaving him for another man, and they were getting divorced, and it was hitting him just like it's hitting you now. And I was like, Dad, I know all the... He said, shut the fuck up and listen. And I'm like, okay, because my dad's sort of an imposing guy. Like, Double B's seen him. He's a big guy. When he says shut the fuck up, you shut the fuck up. He says, so I was talking to him. He was like, I just don't know what to do. She's the love of my life. I lost her. So I asked him, what? You loved her, right? And I said, yeah. And he said, and did she love you? And I was like, I thought she did, but apparently not as much as she said she did. And he said, who lost more? Long run, she lost someone who loved her. You didn't lose all that much, did you?
Nice.
The best dad moment I've ever had. Because me and my dad, we don't always see eye to eye. We're both very headstrong, stubborn people with very hard opinions about shit. And sometimes those opinions don't match up. But better or worse, that's my pops. And that was the first time where I truly thought to myself, one day you're going to be one of my best friends. Like at that point I was still 19, so Dad still doesn't quite know as much as he really does. But I was like, yeah, he's...
Well, all I have to say after that story is happy fucking Father's Day.
Absolutely.
Right. I think he gets the best story, but I think I get the funniest one.
Yeah,
you really do. Taint sweat.
Taint sweat.
Anything else?
Dad, why does my phone smell like taint?
Cleans, screen cleaner for the taint sweat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Breath of Fire 3, PlayStation 1. I'm joking. Dr. Pepper Vanilla Float.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper came out with a new
Pepsi
vanilla float. It's awesome.
Golden Peak tea with water inside of it. Mountain Dew Code Red that's empty. A North Carolina hat with spikes on it.
Sonic.
An Echo shirt that looks like it was put together by some dude who does graffiti. Sonic, of course, yeah.
Sonic America's Driving.
Grizzly Winter Green Long Cut.
Winter Green Long Cut. Nesquik chocolate milk drink that actually has a bunch of Jolly Ranchers inside of the box.
Nice. DDP yoga.
DDP yoga. WWE.com.
Lactate Fast Act.
Yeah, Lactate Fast Act. For when you got those, now see, y'all know how I am with milk. Love it to death. Mm-hmm. But I can't. When I drink it, I get real gassy.
Intolerant.
Yeah, but if you lactose intolerant and you still want to drink some milk, drink a little milk, eat 2 of these tablets, drink some more milk. You have all the milk you want for the
Old Spice deodorant there. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. African Super Grow hair grease.
Mr. Deeds.
Video TV.
We're just talking about random shit we see.
I know, like pretty much. And you and Mitch. And you and Mitch. And you and Mitch. And you and Mitch. Everybody in this room is Mitch.
You and no. You and Mitch. All y'all Mitches.
You know what? I'm tired of picking on me. Don't act like that, you little bitch. Or bitch.
This podcast has been brought to you by Bottom of the Map Productions.